All right, it's time. We're back here. Knight c3, we're hitting with the f5 move. I guess we're gonna take and perhaps this. We wanna play e5 next. Yeah, give me the whole center, why not? A couple moves we can do. We can do this one. This one, not so much. I think bishop g4 kind of becomes the suggestion. h3 will take. And then yeah, we want to do all these. Is f4 happening? Oh, we have e4. Just get developed. Knight d4 here. And knight c2 is going to hurt. So his knight takes f3. Check. Knight h5. Oh, he gives it to me with a check. Oh no, that's no good. Well, there's certainly a lot of checkmates here, but there are going to be none that truly satisfy. None that satisfy like what? Need to come up with a good one here. Maybe this. Right when the guy thought he was maybe gonna slip away. Said, oh, yoink, yoink. I've just gotta make away with the goods. Gotta find the getaway car. Nope, it's not there. Burst into the fire escape and then the old popo's waiting for you. Classic. Well, this was never gonna be a truly successful opening. However, great thing about our little Colorado counter gambit-esque opening is that no one's gonna expect that move. So the pre-movers are gonna get a very unfortunate cold shower here. We get the whole center in a matter of moves here. With the black pieces, move 6, we have the entire center. All right, one knight c6. It's been reliable so far. The Colorado counter gambit. Now we don't need to play knight f6. We can go straight for this pawn. I think bishop b4 should be a good move. Can castle. Feels like a move. Rook e8 will be good. He should castle, definitely. So there's no doubt about that. The rook e8's not really the move that we want to do, but I don't want to allow white to play knight e5. I can't really think of a way to definitely prevent it. So I'll take and play knight e4. I know this knight is good, but I also know it's a little temporary. it's not gonna be great forever. 95, let's take it. And I'd actually like this knight to appear on E6, believe it or not. Interesting move. Well, we can see this one happening, so perhaps we should step out of the way. Queen d5, I think is a good spot. Okay, now we can take, and I think at this point, it's pretty tempting. Just keeps things nice and simple. We have a nice extra pawn in the middle of the board. And we really want to play queen e3, so we won't do it right away. But f4, queen e3, for example. We also need some kind of escape square. So yeah, the problem with this is he has f4. That's going to disconnect the pawns for me. This should win. Okay, the outside pass pawn, that's gonna hurt. We can just ignore that and go over here. GG. Yes, the stutter at the end, of course. I know we have 20 seconds, but whether we have 20 or 0.5, good to be playing the right technique. So this feels pretty common. People are going to accept the gambit, and then we're going to win the pawn back. That feels like something we will see more and more and more. All right, knight c6 again. Since we see d4, I'll go with d5. It seems to be pretty common that people like to play e5 against this, so let's see how this is. h4 is like a Caro-Kann, but you could definitely say that the rest of the position is not. We'll get bishop d3 here. I think we should take. Now we just have to be careful about this bishop. Looks like a really nice pin here. And knight f5 next. Be a nice move. Such an uncomfortable pin because there's no getting out of it with queen d3. There's no getting out of it with h3. You're just stuck. We need 2. I think it's a capture, but which way? We'll do this for now. Just develop, I guess. And I've made my decision. Let's play G5. The knight will come back here. F4, there's G4. We got H4 coming. This pawn is hanging and cannot be defended. Rough stuff. At F3, yikes. It's not about winning that pawn, it's about getting to that square, and we made it to F3, which means you're gonna lose heavy material there. Very common. Taking the center, we play D5. We're happy to play this position, and against E5, I've just been playing bishop F5. We know we want to play F6. I've been doing queen D7, which I like to do early. Also stops G4. And then in this case, yeah, thought we got a good position here. Okay. In this case, I do believe that D5 makes perfect sense because there's no knight C3 move. Queen B3 has been pre-moved, so I suppose we should take. This has also been pre-moved, which is a bold pre-move. My first thought is knight E5, and just how good does that look? The second is E6, and E6 looks pretty fine here, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, D3. Let's play knight E5. White has a few moves here, but I think we'll be fine. This is, you know, definitely the difficult move to play, but would be correct, I think. Not even. Queen D1 next, actually. What's the likelihood he plays bishop E2? He's an interesting player, definitely very speedy. It's almost like he's there to pre-move queen B3, bishop C4, and mate, or something, I don't know. But it did not work here. And anyway, intentionally hanging the E-pawn is not gonna be something that that works here. All right, the Colorado counter gambit. And we need to stop queen to H5, so we're gonna do that. Now the question is, after castles, can we play that? Looks like we won't need to worry about it. I think H6 is good. Bishop, oh, this should be a pretty good position. We have queen takes B2. We may have to watch for queen B5 check. Queen B5 check is annoying, but I do feel that should be okay. Maybe we'll see castles first. Takes, anyway, queen B5, I'm probably gonna play king F7. Just so after this, we can make a bishop move that defends everything, and queen D7 is kind of irrelevant. And we got some moves with tempo. We got a free rook waiting for us. Definitely have to take this. Now, this is there, but I don't know if that's a move we want to play immediately. I think we start by getting some pieces to the middle here. even at the cost of pawns, I don't think it's that important. We can maybe set a nice tactic here. See if he falls for it, and he does. This knight's probably got to come back into the fray here. And then bishop e4 will be waiting. But I think we've done enough here. There's not many places the knight can go, because if you try this thinking it's a tactic, unfortunately it's the quickest way to lose. And I think he might be planning that. So you get to play a tactic on your way out. (95) if he had more material on the board, 95 would be a good move. So again, these guys they're thinking about the right things. But given the material deficit, that's not going to do it this time. Why are all the 900s abandoning? Who knows? You know, I really don't think they're playing against people as strong as me who are doing these series often. So I do think the abandoning is a bit strange. It's like if I ran into like a stockfish user at 3000 blitz or something every game, of course I'd start just abandoning, but in order for it to be the same, like it would probably be what? One every, I don't know, 20 games or something. That's being generous. I don't even think it would be that necessarily that often, but if it happens like very often, I get it, but I don't think it's that often. You made it to the end of another episode in the one Knight C6 speedrun, an opening that we can play with the black pieces against anything. Subscribe to the chessbrah channel if you haven't already, and turn on post notifications so you do not miss our next upload. And of course, leave a comment down below if you're enjoying this series.